Alright, this video is about, I don't know if this will be the title or not, but it's about this, what I'm calling podcast culture, social media culture, TikTok culture, and I'm going to tie in popularity contests into this as well. What I've seen, again, I keep saying since I gotten back on social media within the past few years, understand that the way I've operated and my experience of coming up, it has been far beyond different than what is now our present day reality, so on and so forth. And speaking of reality, I know a lot of people say the internet is not reality, but I think those people need to actually look at things a little bit different and really think about if our reality is now being portrayed on social media and it is giving us a glimpse of what's going on in real life. Conversations you can have with people, I guarantee it's the same conversations and the same rhetoric and the same talking points that's going on social media. But that was just a quick insert. But my opinion is that this podcast culture has given the ability for too many people to give their perspective. Before, I was a person that could appreciate different perspectives, but I guess I still can, depending on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to somebody that's operating from a certain standpoint on a more serious note, I think I can still appreciate perspectives, but I can say at this point in time, I think too many perspectives are leading to too much confusion, because it's one, keeping us distracted, and we're getting nothing of actual substance. All we're getting out of it from what people are saying is entertainment. But that's what's messing us up, and I'm coming from the standpoint of adults, because I would expect kids and younger people to need the basis of entertainment, because they don't really care about a lot. I wish they did care about more things of importance, but they don't. But when I see adults defending something, defending nonsense on the basis of it's just entertainment, don't take it too serious, it's not just entertainment. This is where it ties back in to our real life and the problems that it's continuing to cause, because certain things it's quick, it takes off. People are taking clips and putting it as a short or whatever the case may be, and it's being spread out into a wide range of people, and then that stuff starts to be trickled down to younger generations, and they start having this flawed viewpoint of the reality that they're living in, or whatever the case may be, as it could pertain to relationships or whatever the case may be. They now start to sound exactly like their favorite podcast or their favorite YouTube person or their favorite social media influencer or whatever the case may be. So that's why I say too many voices are leading to confusion, and all it's doing is distracting us from more important things. The other thing that I mentioned, popularity contests. I've seen this far too many times, and I thought this would be something that we left in elementary school, middle school, and high school, the popularity contest, but I still see that from adults. Me, if anything, I've had strong opinions about those that would be considered popular throughout my life, because it fills up their head. They get what we call a big head, and think they're high and mighty and so on and so forth. So I have a certain opinion and a certain disdain with that mindset, and it could come off as with those people, but I'm gonna say with that mindset to be specific. I've never rocked with the whole who's popular, who's not. To me, everybody should have, I look at everybody the same. I'm not looking at who's more popular. I've seen so much stuff on social media that people will allow themselves to be talked to a particular type of way from a person just because they have a big platform. Me, I don't give a damn what platform you have. I don't give a damn what name you got to yourself, and I've always been this way. I don't care what it is about you that makes you you. You are going to talk to me with respect, and I'm going to treat you just like I would treat anybody else. Of course with respect, but I'm talking about, I'm not going to treat you as you this high and mighty thing or whatever the case may be because you have a strong following. But everybody is not acting that way. Everybody is following whoever is popular and so on and so forth, and from that standpoint they start having cognitive dissonance to where they won't keep it real with the person that they listen into. They'll think that everything that person say is right, or they'll turn a blind eye to it, or they're scared to point out where that person may be wrong. They'll just keep their mouth closed and they'll back up and just stay out of the way, knowing good and well what's going on is wrong. I've seen that throughout my life, and I've seen that on social media far too many times. I've been in some of those conversations, but I would still point out to said person that say, nah, you wrong with this and so on and so forth, and then here comes their support system attacking me. It's like, y'all not keeping it real with the people that y'all look up to, or the people that y'all idolize, or the people that y'all marvel over, or whatever the case may be. So all in all, I can't relate. I don't get it. I don't fall into all that popularity contest stuff, because it's dumb as hell to me, if I'm being honest, being that we are adults. But that was just a quick sidestep, but it's to bring it all together as far as what I'm seeing from social media, as far as the podcast and TikTok with different perspectives. It's quick. People could give their insight on it, stuff take off its trends, so on and so forth. So just to bring the video to a conclusion, if you can relate to what I'm saying, if you have something to say in contradiction to what I'm saying, by all means, you can put it in the comment section. Again, I don't do that back and forth debating, arguing stuff. So as long as we being respectful, being that I didn't say anybody's name, I don't see how anybody could try to come in defense of anybody to where we would have to argue about this topic. But if somehow you decide to argue or debate, just keep it respectful and we can have that conversation. But if it ain't respectful, if I feel like it's a waste of time, I'm not engaging. But regardless, I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe.